everyone, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to discuss about the if-else statements, or you can say the conditional statements in C++, and we're going to also discuss about the switch case statements. They're like alternative for the if-else. So let's just start. So how we define an if-else statement? We just type if keyword brackets. Let me just show you the so you see the auto completion says that there you have to put some condition and there the executing statement. So let's say condition f1 is greater than 0. Okay, and then statement, let's just say out and then let's just print hello world. So as we know, this condition will obviously true, so this will gonna happen. So actually it's very basic, very simple to understand. Just an if and the condition that we want to check, and if it's true, then run this code. So if we run it, see, WRLD world, so the spell. Okay, now let's suppose we write this way. Now what will happen? Now we know logically that this statement is no longer true, it will be false. So if we run, you see, nothing happens. Why? Because for this condition we have defined that if this happens, then do this. But what if this statement turns out to false? It means if it doesn't happen, then what to do? So if this true, then do this, and just simply else, and then brackets, then else, out, and then and let's just print false. Okay, so let's just see if this condition true, this will happen. If otherwise, this code will execute. Okay, so you see it's compiler error warning that this code will never be executed because this statement is false. This statement is true. So if it's true, so definitely this will gonna happen, run, not this one, not this code. So let me just see, yeah, there we go. And what if I change this to this? Now if you run this, you see, you got false. You see the compiler warning for this code of line that this will never be executed. So I think you got the basic idea how if-else statements work and how the syntax looks like. Just simple if keyword, in parentheses you have to put the condition that you need to check in, and then followed by the curly braces you put the statement of code that you want to be executed. So let's just do a simple exercise. Let's input the user its age. Okay. Enter your age, please. I think this is too long, please. Okay. And see in the age. Perfect. Now set the condition. If what we're gonna check? Actually, we're making the vote system to predict whether the age of the student is if the age is greater than or equals to 18, then we'll print. Okay, then I'll print you can cast vote. Else, if not, in this case, if this is not true, then we want cout, okay, and L, and we want to print you can't cast the what. Perfect, so this is a very simple program. Now let's just run this. There you go. Oh, actually we have to enter the age. Let's say 12. You can't cast a vote. Let's rerun the program. Let's say 18. You can cast a vote. Let's run one more time. Let's say 20. You can cast a vote. So it's working. We also have another keyword like if, else, and let's suppose we want to check for another condition also. So what we can do, we can write if technically, but this is not a like if else, that doesn't sound good. So what we'll do is write else if and if are kind of same. Else if age is less than 0, then let's just say we'll print and out, and we'll say are you serious? Are you nuts? Why? Age less than 0? Are you serious? You're not even born? Okay. Now if I enter a negative age, let's see 1. Are you nuts? I'm asking to you. Okay, let's say 12. You can't cast vote. Let's say 21. You can cast vote. So this is the basics of if-else conditional statements in C++. Now we'll look for the switch cases. Okay. Switch. This is its default, you can say, structure. We need an expression to evaluate and then a constant that will match up with the expression, and then a statement that we want to be executed if this case becomes true. So let's start it with already an example. Let's say we'll start it with the simple profit loss program. So let's just input the selling price and sell. Let's just print it out, enter the selling price, and then just in it and sell. Do it the same thing with this cost price. So colon and semicolon. Enter the this cost price, cost price. Okay, and let's just see in cost price. Perfect. Now let's just make another variable also, profit. How we calculate the profit? It's simply if sell minus cost. So let's suppose we sold a thing, let's say a pen for 10 rupees. First we bought the pen, we buy the pen from a shop, let's say for 5 rupees, and we sell it for 10 rupees price. So the net profit will be selling price minus the cost price, that will be 5, so we had a profit. Perfect. Now in expression, what we can write? We can write if profit is greater than 0, means the difference between selling price and cost price is greater than 0, it means we made a profit. So if profit greater than 0, what if it's true? So because this will give a bool value, like profit is greater than 0, true or false. So for that case we'll put true. Our first case as what this will happen. This means if this case is true, it means we got the profit. So we just simply cout and L, we got the profit. Got the profit. Perfect. Similarly, we can create another case with false, and this means this value is not greater than 0, means it's less than 0 or in between some value. So actually it can have only 2 values, so it means we didn't make any profit. So we just simply type we had a loss, and this is default statement. Default means, let's suppose if this condition doesn't holds true, let's suppose let's say we, instead of this, we type 1, okay, or let's say equals. If it's equals or greater than 1, then this will happen. If not, then this will happen. But otherwise, if none of the condition met, then this default will happen, and we hasn't printed any statement in the default, so nothing will happen. So just change it to 0, and I'll just run the program. Ignore the warning. Let's just say our selling price. Actually, we should ask for the cost price first. Never mind. So let's say we sell a thing for 1,000 rupee, and we bought it for, let's say, 500. So we got a profit. Run it again. Let's say we sold a thing for 200 rupee, and we bought it for 500. So we had a loss. And the same thing we can implement using if else. We just simply check if the profit is greater than 0, then print this, else print this. So it's just simply an alternating way to represent if else conditions, and a much better and concise way. So I hope you learned something new. Don't forget to subscribe for more such information, and hit the bell icon so that you will get notified soon as my video will be posted. So see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.